My name is Jan Bogas from Belgium, and I'm going to try to show you something that Bill Black from Idaho, I guess, posted a while ago, and it made a big difference. A lot of times when you tie a heel knot and you do your regular interweaves, it kind of gets bunched up here, the string, and you may have some daylight or opening up there. And according to Bill, even the great Luis Ortega used to do it. I don't know if Jay Adcock that made this Bozell did it, but anyway, I'm going to try to show it. Normally, and we kind of prepared this, normally if you go for a third interweave, you would follow this one here. So this is my skeleton, so to speak. This is my first interweave. So normally I would go here and start my third interweave like this. But if I would do it a little bit different and come out here and follow this standing end of the skeleton, what it does is it doesn't crowd up here like it would be same set here, but it would close it up better there. So I'm going in here, so I'm pretty much in between my skeleton or foundation or whatever you want to call it. I'm not used to working with parachute cord, but you got to make do. So I'm going to stay on the right side of this standing end and just follow it. So it goes over to under two here, and I come out, and I'm just going to follow it. And basically I'm going to do the same as if this second interweave, so to speak, is going to be my first one. So that means I'm under here, and here I got to go under that cross, which means I'm going under 4 like this. So see, like I'm working the Bozell this way because this is the easiest way to keep it, you know. And so I am now pulling this button down here instead of up there. So I'm now on the right side of this bronze string or whatever they call it color, and it goes under 2 over. So I do the same thing. And I'll try to speed up the process here a little bit. So here it goes under, and I got to come out like right there. So here I'm actually going under 2. And like I said, there's a video out there on the internet where Bill Black is doing it, but since Bill Black ain't here, I guess I got to do it. Again, I'm here on the right side of the black one of the standing end of the foundation knot. It goes under 2, I go under 2. So we come up here again, and we have to go under 4, but we got a pair here, so I need to split that pair. So I came out here, split this pair, and again I'm staying on the right side of this bronze here. So it's going under 2, I'm going under 2. Again here, I went under 2 the first time, but I'm running into a pair, so I got to split the pair. So again, I'm staying on the right side of the black here. It's going under 2. I'm going under 2. Again here, under 4, but I'm running into a pair, so I got to split this pair. There you go. I'm following on the right side of the bronze here, but I'm running into a pair, so I'm going over 3, under 2. Like this. So still on the right side of that bronze one, under 3, because I got a pair to split here. So going up, I got to go over 2, but I got a pair to split. So I'm going over 3, under 2, coming up out there on that right side again of that black standing in. Here's where my black standing in comes out, so that's where I go in, which is basically again under 5, because I got to split this pair here. There we go. So you can see that you're not working up this way all the time to the end of your heel nut here, but you're starting to work it all down here. So I got a pair to split here, and I got a pair to split here. So I'm going over 3, under 3. Like this. This is where the bronze one comes out. That's where I'm going in. Again, under 3, because I got to split that pair. I got a pair here, I got a pair here, so I'm going over 3, splitting this pair, under 3, coming out, splitting that pair. So here's where my black string comes out. I got to go in here, pretty much under 5, split that pair. Got to come down on the right side of the bronze. I got a pair here, got a pair there, so I got to go over 3. And my nut's getting a little tight here, but I guess we can make do. Oh, under 3, over 3. And here again, we're running into our last pair. Because it's supposed to look like this, actually. So I'm going to split this pair here. Is that, yep. So I go again over a black, a bronze, and a green, so that's over 3. And split that pair right there, like this. And then I got a pair here and a pair there, so under 3, over 3. So I got a pair here, got a pair here, I got to split those. So again, it's going to be under 4, under 5, I mean, in order to get that pair split. So this is our last time coming down. Again, we got a pair here, we got a pair there. So I go over 3. And then split this pair, which is under 3. I'm gonna make some more room here. Hope it works. Which it don't. But anyway, here again, we go over 3, under here to split this pair, and then finish the knot. So again, if you gotta tie a heel knot, and you work your 3rd interweave and your 4th interweave like this is gonna close up really nice, and it's not going to make it look crowded up there. Thank you. When I started into the Western horses, let's put it that way, 35 years ago, and I'm saying Western type horses because back then we had pretty much everything like the trail and the pleasure and what have you. And I'm proud to say that I was one of the first generation Europeans that got into the quarter horses and the Western style of riding. And back then, I really loved the look and the feel of rawhide gear, but it wasn't available in Europe. And if it was, I couldn't afford it. So I got books from Bruce Grams and what have you that I found, and that got me started. And I had the desire to make my own stuff. I had the need to make my own stuff because it either wasn't there or I couldn't afford it. And that's kind of how it started rolling. I tried not to specialize in anything, and I think I made every piece of cowboy gear there is to make, except for a riata. I never found hide that I thought was good enough to turn into a working riata. But what I did probably more than anything else is headstalls, because for 30 plus years I trained reining horses. And in the reining horse industry, we all show with split reins. But I'm a sucker for rawhide, I guess. And so I braided a lot of headstalls. And my first headstalls were really crude, and they got better and better and better and better and better. And now I think I'm up to the point where I can braid a decent headstall. And later, when about 6 years ago, I retired from being a professional trainer, and I'm only riding and training my own horses now. Nobody's telling me what to do, and I always had this love for the cow horse for 30 plus years. And in the cow horse, you got the hackamore stage in your training and your showing, you got your 2-rein stage, and you got your bridle stage. And if you show in the National Rein Cow Horse Association, you cannot show in split reins except on the snaffle bit. But on a bridle horse, you got to show with a Romal. And so I started making Romals for myself until I found, you know what, I want this a little longer, or that a little shorter, or that a little stiffer, that a little softer, and it just kept me busy. I want to keep growing, keep getting better, until the day I die, I guess, or I go blind or whatever. One of the reasons why I quit training reining horses for the public is because my back wore out, and I had to find some new techniques for myself. Like, for example, when I braid a body for a bow saddle or reins or whatever, I'm starting to use my body weight. Like, I'm starting to lock my arm and just go back to keep my pull steady and try to get my braids, or keep my braid straight. But it's such an exciting journey. And rawhiding is a lot like training horses in a way that you never know it all. There's always room for improvement, and there's always room to learn something more, which is one of the reasons why I won't skip any of these events. What I get out of the Rawhiders Gathering is pretty simple. I got to know so many really good people, no matter how far they are in their journey, from the masters to people that are new to it. But I get so much out of it, not only the friendship, but you learn something new every day. And sometimes it's that little small detail that turns out to make a huge difference in what I do.